美国最顶尖的5星级高中生球员，他们会给中国的年轻球员提出什么建议？篮球峰会让环思南收获了什么？
在每场比赛中间努力去找出自己的不足，然后快速的去改进它。
If you just keep working hard, you keep pushing, you can do anything you put your mind to. So don't worry about all the outside noise. Don't worry about girls. Don't worry about partying. Don't worry about because all that comes later.
You can't like beat the system. Like you have to put hours in the gym. There's no like skipping steps or anything like that. So be in the gym and remember to have fun.
大家好，这里是 Telfair， 我们一起来挖掘真实励志有趣的篮球文化。你的点赞让我不停更新。今天在波特兰篮球峰会的现场，我找到了几位美国的5星级高中生，与中国球员环思南与他们聊了一会儿。来自加州的5星级高中生 Christian Collins 克里斯蒂安·柯林斯本不该站在篮球峰会的舞台上。从出生时开始，柯林斯患上了肺部纤维化，这样的身体状况让打篮球对他来说都成为了一种奢望。高一的时候，当柯林斯刚刚开始将自己打球的视频放在抖音上，他遭到了大量的嘲笑，甚至网暴。但是从高3开始，柯林斯的全美排名急速飞升，最高时一度冲上了全美第2。他入选了麦当劳全美全明星以及篮球峰会等所有高中全明星赛事。
Now I'm here, it's just a blessing. Like sometimes I don't really take time to pat myself on the back and congrats myself because it's been a long journey and it's been hard. But I'm just blessed to be here. I just know that I have more work to do because being here and playing against all these top guys and all these elite prospects, just see where my talent is. I just know that I have more work to do and I know how much I can improve. So it's a blessing to be here and see where my talent matches up with theirs, and I'm just thankful.
我很好奇，经历了这一切，成为全国最顶尖高中的柯林斯会给大家什么样的建议
？Focus on your dreams. Focus on your goals, and don't allow people to tell you that you can't, because anything is possible with God. And if you just keep working hard, you keep pushing, you can do anything you put your mind to. So don't worry about all the outside noise. Don't worry about girls. Don't worry about partying. Don't worry about because all that comes later. You feel me? So just focus on what you got going on now, then you'll get there.
下个赛季即将加入密苏里大学的 Jason Crow Jr. 杰森·克罗是2026届全美第1得分手。去年夏天，他是我在 PGM 中最喜欢的球员之一。这个赛季效力于英格伍德高中的克罗刚刚赢得加州高中的历史得分王。我很好奇，如何才能成为他这样的得分手
？Two things I would say. Just the main thing is to be confident in your work and just to make sure you work the hardest you can. Just stay confident in your work, trust your work, and just to keep working on your craft every day.
克罗出生于美国洛杉矶的英格伍德社区，在外界看来，这是一个危险的社区，但是在他的心中，这里塑造了他。
I mean, my environment shapes me because it's just, I think it's for anybody who comes from a small city. It's who they are, or whoever it is, it's who they are, it's who they become. And it's a big part of who you want to be in the future. Just growing up in Inglewood, it's a great culture to be from. And, we have a lot of outings out there now that we've grown to learn and love. And just like people in China, you guys learn to love your environment as well.
在篮球峰会的正赛，克罗全场比赛得到16分。同样来自加州的前全美第1高中生 Brandon McCoy 布兰登·麦考伊早早就成为了全美的焦点。生活在压力与聚光灯之下是一种什么样的感受
Honestly, I don't even try to think about it. Just kind of live my life, taking it day by day. Just living in the moment. I mean, it's a spotlight, but everything I work for, so just taking it day by day and keeping life simple.
在篮球峰会的赛前，麦考伊收到了一颗属于他的宝石。
These are tough.
最近耐克推出了一系列科比3低帮，都是以宝石作为灵感。不论是杰伦布伦森的粉石英配色，还是 NCAA 全国4强收到的这个宝石配色，而今天麦考伊选择将篮球峰会作为这一双科比3新配色的赛场首秀。麦考伊有着最顶级的天赋，但是与此同时，他需要通过训练来打磨自己的技术。我很好奇，他想如何通过训练来提升自己。
My emphasis in my workouts is working on all aspects of my game. My end goal in basketball is just to be like a flawless player, like somebody people say doesn't have a weakness. So in my workouts, I try to work on everything.
篮球峰会比赛的最后时刻，麦考伊用他的防守、前场篮板与罚球，帮助美国队追平了比分，进入加时，最终在加时赛赢得比赛的胜利。下个赛季，麦考伊会加入本赛季 NCAA 的冠军密歇根大学。
I'm gonna bring a lot to the University of Michigan. I'm gonna bring high energy, high character, elite skill set, leadership, anything to win.
那么麦考伊对中国的年轻球员有什么样的建议呢
Some advice I'd give is just to stay in the gym. You can't like beat the system. Like you have to put hours in the gym. There's no like skipping steps or anything like that. So be in the gym and remember to have fun.
篮球峰会的正赛之所以会打到最后时刻，就是因为前几天我们视频刚刚介绍过的加拿大小后卫 Miles Sutherland， 他给美国队带来最大的麻烦。全场比赛他18投10中，得到全场最高的29分，还有全场最高的7次助攻。
那个加拿大后卫，我觉得印象比较深，他的那种传导球和球场视野是我见过后卫里面算是最顶尖的了。
这是一场焦灼精彩的比赛，遗憾的是，中国球员环思南并没有收获很多上场时间。他出场7分钟拿到2个篮板，1次抢断。
我觉得还是用这个来激励自己吧，就是认识到了我在球场中间有很多失误，同时有很多小细节就是需要去抓住，就是因为很多细节没做到，所以导致不断的失球啊，不断的跟队友配合失误啊，最后导致被教练后半场 DNP 了。
但是为期1周的篮球峰会并不仅仅是一场比赛，过去1周的一系列训练让环思南收获很多。
对啊，收获就是体验了一下，就是那种高强度训练和高强度对抗中间，我身体会出现什么不足吧，正好也找到一些需要改进的地方。我觉得最需要改进的就是对细节的把控吧，就是有些小细节还是抓的不是很好。
篮球峰会，这些来自世界各地的同龄人，这些未来的 NCAA 球员，甚至是 NBA 球员，就是环思南在未来的竞争对手。一场比赛并不能代表全部，即使前2027届全美第1，跳级来到2026届还能排在全美第8的巴巴，在这场比赛上场时间也就不到7分钟。很明显，环思南与如今全球最顶尖的球员之间还有差距。但是我们追求的并不是今天的及时的成功，而是中国篮球在未来的进步和成功。加盟名校并不代表一定能快速打上首发，进入 NBA， 甚至不代表有稳定的出场时间。即使是对于每一位5星级高中生来说也是一样。对于国内每一位具有潜力代表中国篮球未来的年轻人，他们需要的是耐心、最大程度的支持，而不是出于急功近利和急于求成的想法对他们进行了捧杀。短期内获得巨大流量和不切实际的期待，对于中国篮球的发展并没有好处。他们已经给中国篮球带来了很多乱象，相信大家最近都能看见。在与环思南的交流中，我知道他对自己与自己的未来有着清楚的认知。
大学的队友和对手能不断激励我自己去进步吧，在每场比赛中间努力去找出自己的不足，然后快速的去改进它。
耐克篮球峰会不是一场毕其功于一役的战斗，对于思南来说，还有很多时间与中国篮球一起慢慢变好。就让我们给这位年轻人最大的支持和耐心吧。